2014, and exactly, when we find a global pattern, July 16, 2015, and exactly in December 2015, pandemic in Brazil. Just see how we prepared in advance for that thing. So, and the Thabo Mbeki, South African president, came. He said, "We don't like Indian companies because you always want to exploit the African market, but you don't help the African situation." I asked him, "Excellency, why should I do for Africa? I am the Indian. I want to help India, not just Africa." He said one statement. He said, "You would not have got the freedom if we have not exported Mahatma Gandhi to India." So it's a very interesting connotation that we exported Gandhi, so we got a freedom. You should owe gratitude to us. So I said I took up one of the projects as a favorite for Africa to help. It's one of the non-typhoid salmonella, poultry bacteria, going to humans. And we partnered with University of Maryland and Wellcome Trust funded. We finished the phase 1 in Baltimore in less than 8 months in a field. The same trial we want to do it in India, it would take 4 years. I just want Dr. Saraswat to help us how the regulatory system, he was there in one of these regulatory system meetings, and I was so critical about it, how startups will get killed in this country and the life sciences. We don't change some of the platforms we choose in the country. And I think we did again the highest clinical trial. Probably we are probably in the developing world, including China and Korea, and all combined with that, we are probably the only company has the highest clinical trial companies in various countries doing it. And I think we have strong patent and IP protection. And we published not only a commercial company, we have more than 150 publications, including Covaxin alone, 9 Lancet publications, 2 Nature publications. And we also supplied more than 10 million doses of vaccine as a startup company. Remember that, as a startup from nothing, from zero. So that's what you should remember that. And I think, what is the SARS-CoV vaccine? So I told you in my preamble that neglected disease will turn into pandemic. And that was my idea right from the beginning. We created a BSL-3 production facility. BSL-3 labs are there all over. Wuhan lab in China is a BSL-4 laboratory, not the production facility. So we have the BSL-3 production. We created that in advance and preparing anything comes for the future, anything for India. So we made a COVID vaccine. That's how we made the BSL-3 production facility. We made with ICMR partnership. We did animal challenge studies. And what we did is, small trick we did, my friend Amit and Avasti and all here, we just one small molecule we added to aluminum hydroxide gel. We shifted the immune response instead of this. We shifted the immune response to this side so that it protects against variants and also long-term immunity and T-cell response. That's a trick we played with the Covaxin. That's all the game is. And I think we did the human trial. From these second largest clinical trial in the world on efficacy trial. Third country in the world after US and UK, and the third one in India was the one who did the highest clinical trial on this. And SRM is one of the places for phase 1, phase 2, phase 3 was involved, SRM also. So it shows clearly how safety of the Covaxin was. That time everybody was looking at efficacy, now everybody looks at safety now. After the vaccination over, pandemic is over, everybody looks at safety issues. And I think we have supplied Covaxin in various countries. And we also made a platform technology for a nasal vaccine because inactivated vaccine can help you differently. But when you have a respiratory pathogen like COVID or RSV and all that, the respiratory is where you need the protection. So we made a nasal platform technology. We launched it. And we also highest containment production facility. We have a veterinary site. We have BSL-4 production facility. That's the highest in the world. US is building now with a $2.5 billion investment with the BSL-4 lab in Kansas. But nobody else. Fibroid is the only place in UK has got. Second facility is in Bangalore in India. So we have provision, and we also looking for the malaria. GSK is now shutting down the malaria in Belgium. They shifted everything to Bhubaneswar, to our new plant. Bhubaneswar will be manufacturing the malaria vaccine. This is a TB vaccine. TB is 25% of Indians. 25% of Indians are infected, adults. The highest infection in the world is India. And again, the problem is multi-drug resistance and antibiotic resistance. So what we need is, we don't need help, and I think Dr. Saraswat should note down this one. We don't need help. Please help Niti Aayog facilitate the clinical trial centers. If we do the clinical trial tuberculosis, we beat the Americans and Europeans. Because they can't do the tuberculosis vaccine trial in US and Europe. They can't do it because they don't have much TB incidence. We are the only country who can do, we can take a leadership in the position. That's the strategy we require, and that is where little politics gets into the country also. The scientific politics is also very good in this country. So I think we will be taking a global shape, and I think And I think geopolitics was a problem in the COVID time, Covaxin time. Competing with, so when you compete with US and Europe, UK, they want to belittle India. That's a game they play. They play, no problem. Anti-India, anti-government, defame Indian product, discredit Indian science and technology. Media and scientists does not believe Indian science and technology still. But in the COVID time, it changed. With the Covaxin, it changed the game a little bit. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for this.
Thank you, sir. I now request Professor Ashutosh Sharma, President of INSA, to formally induct Dr. Krishna M.nella with a scroll and Angavastra.